water that we're having to keep feeding oil. And we are 2.7 miles from the end of the tour, so
it's coming up off the head somewhere.
hopefully we're gonna make it. Stopped here on the side of the highway. Just did about an 80-mile pull.
I mean, 3 miles?
Good stuff.
Yeah,
We made it to our final town, Loreto. It's been a very long tour. I think a lot of us are ready to not ride motorcycles and maybe hit the beach instead. So, a couple more miles to go to get to the hotel. We've got a semi waiting there. Bikes on too. Once we get all that behind us, then we'll get to chill for a day and a half. Pretty excited about that. Is our semi. We made it. Holy cow. Hell yeah, boys.
Yeah, I gotta go find a tree so I can lean up against it.
Check to make sure he's got good tires everywhere. Made it. Last stage of the journey. We're leaving the trucking company in Tijuana, heading to Tecate. We're gonna cross the border there and be reunited with our truck. Had to wait a little bit so we're not traveling with the thru. Welcome back, homie.
We did it.
Oh yeah, how's your fork feel, Dave?
Fork feels great.
Honestly, I think it stopped leaking.
It did not.
No?
Getting her loaded up. Just outside of Tecate. It is almost 7, so we'll probably be out of here around 7 o'clock. Feels good to get her loaded up finally. This is the end of a really stressful day for me. Riding on the highway, travel, border crossings, all that kind of stuff. So super stoked to be done. Loaded up, getting on the road soon. Hey there, Dirt Missive Dave here. Been back from Baja for a couple weeks. I'm finally gonna start going through Stella, my beautiful Italian princess. Gonna go over it and kind of see what the damage toll was. So first off, you can see she's pretty clean. I think I washed it like 3 times. Took her to the car wash and got her hosed down, and then a few times let her sit with a bunch of soap on and washed off, so pretty clean. But just a couple of initial observations. Got a fresh filter in there already, and the filter wasn't bad. Got 0 leaks anywhere. Everything stayed buttoned up and awesome. Looks like we got, probably need to adjust that, chain's a little on the slack side. Here's an interesting wear item. So I had some bags right here, and this kickstand was rubbing. You can see right there because it was pinched in too far, and we've actually got a little bit of wear on the kickstand here, but whatever, it's just a kickstand. And let's see what else we got here. The computer, we're gonna put a new battery in that. It lasted the whole time, but it was giving me an error saying it needed a fresh battery. Oh yeah, the mount for the actual bulb on the headlight is pretty smoked. I'll show you that. I don't have a replacement yet, but probably the worst thing that happened was, if you look right here, we got the stanchion's pretty scratched and it's leaking. So I'm not quite sure if the stanchion is still causing a leak. I filed it pretty smooth and it actually doesn't feel too bad. But I think it may have already torn up the seal. Seal's pretty leaky here, you can see. So it's gonna take that fork leg in. Probably taking both in. Luby at Dirt Labs in Longmont is now doing moto stuff. So he did them right before the trip, but we got 1,000 miles on it, so actually 1,100 miles. Let's check out the tires. Both tires are brand new. This is an IRC VE33, and man, you can still actually make out some of the tread. This thing didn't really wear that much at all. It feels freaking great. And our Everbase mousses were getting really soft in Baja because it was hot, but this thing still feels pretty firm. Feels way firmer than on Freya, my Husky TE. So I'm gonna leave it. I dual sport this bike, but I'm not buzzing on the highway that much, and if I do, it's mountain roads at like 45. You can see the rear got some wear on here. Still got good knobs though. You know, it's worn kind of flat. I think a lot of that's from being on the highway. And the mousse on this one, it's still firmer than my Husky. Husky's super soft though. Here's an interesting wear item. This little rubber mud flap here was never in a great place, and you can see it's kind of tore up. I don't know if we're gonna replace that or not. What else do we got here? Just got a little rubbing on the plastic from the bags. That's normal. Let's see, there's a vent hose right here. Well, there's not a vent hose right there. That vent hose is missing, so we need to get that taken care of. Let's see here, looking at the brake pads. Those things look pretty good. A lot of life left on those. Those are pretty fresh before I went. They weren't brand new. The front, it's hard to tell. But from this angle, yeah, fronts have pretty good on them. But this was also the fork leg that was leaking. So probably have to replace those. So that's kind of the damage report here. So not too bad, really. Tonight, gonna adjust the chain, gonna drop the skid plate off, change the oil, and see what that looks like. And not in a super hurry on the fork. It's not an open bath fork or anything. It's just some oil in the uppers there to lube those seals. So if I don't get that over to lube immediately, not a big deal. See here, these things, I gotta take care of this. Between me and you, I hate full wrap bar ends. I'd like to put some flags on it, but these things bolt right here, and I already got a lot of garbage on the handlebars, so mounting some flags. There's not a ton of room there. Anyway, that's what we got. So I'm gonna get after it. At least get the oil changed and get that chain taken care of. Maybe I'll ride it this weekend, but I don't think it's gonna take a lot, so pretty stoked on that.